everyone, my name's Sahela, and today I wanted to play a Pokemon Randomizer. I am playing the Sky Temple Randomizer, which is Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. I played my first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was Pokemon Explorers of Darkness, so this one is after Explorers of Sky and Sky Temple. And I'm really excited to play this. It's a nice way to keep things fresh. And for those of you who don't know, a randomizer is a way that, well, it randomizes the game. So it'll randomize the Pokemon that I encounter in dungeons. It'll randomize the Pokemon that I can choose at the start. My partner Pokemon randomizes items, just things that can be random are random. I went with the default randomized settings that the Sky Temple Randomizer provides. And so with that, let's give it a go. Welcome. This is the portal that leads to the world, inhabited only by Pokemon. Beyond this gateway, many new adventures and fresh experiences await your arrival. Before you depart for adventure, you must answer some questions. Be truthful when you answer them. Now, are you ready? I am indeed. Then, let the questions begin. Did you pirate this game? I guess so. It's a good day to not be dead. Indeed it is. Okay, pop quiz. A Beatles song. Blank today. Can you fill the blank? Yes. Mewtwo needs friends. Will you be Mewtwo's friend? Yeah, of course I will. I love Mewtwo. Never... Did I just get rickrolled by this game? Never gonna give you up. You're taking a walk through the forest, but suddenly you see Bigfoot walk by. How do you react? Try to start a conversation, take a picture, run like heck. I would probably try to take a picture that's not grainy. Freedom, imprisonment, it's all an illusion. Gravity is a harness. What is Obama's last name? Maybe. Are you a native English speaker? Yes. Are you male or female? Female. And now your aura will be analyzed. Your aura is the energy that you radiate. Relax, calm yourself, and now press your fingertip gently on the bow. Well, I'm not playing this on DS, so I can't do that. I'm assuming it's hold A? No? Do I click? Oh, okay, hold the mouse button. Stay perfectly still. Your aura has now been identified. Your aura is... a brilliant green. Green is my favorite color. Thank you for answering all those questions. You seem to be the sassy type, or at least somewhat sassy. You don't like taking orders, you're a little rebellious, and like to disagree. You're a lone wolf. You like to keep your distance from groups and go off to do things on your own. Older folks may be the ones who find you the most disagreeable, even selfish. But younger people than you tend to really admire you. So, a sassy type like you will be a skuntank. Is it skuntank? I want to see what else there is. Since it is random, such as, oh goodness, it went through all of them. Where was it? Such as Deoxys. So, obviously in the usual game you can't play as Deoxys, or Registeel. Pretty much all of these. Usually it's first evolution, like Pikachu, Charmander, Pokemon like that. So, there are quite a few Pokemon to choose from. I don't want to choose a legendary, because I feel like, I don't know, it's a little too OP. I don't know, Ponyta might be a good choice for me, actually. I'm kind of leaning towards Ponyta, so I think that is who I will go with. Yes. And finally, who will be your partner? So again, this is also randomized. Things like Pokemon like Tentacruel and whatnot aren't usually an option. So it's interesting to see all the randomized choices here, including Lapras. Okay, so I'm Ponyta, fire type. So I want to kind of balance that. So I won't choose another fire type. Dragonair might be actually cool to have as a partner Pokemon. I think I will go with Dragonair. Yes. What is your partner's nickname? That's a good question. I will go with, I like going with a theme because I'm terrible at coming up with names. So I think, why isn't it letting me delete? Do I have to type it? Oh, I switched the screens. There we go. Do I? Huh. Nope. No. Okay. I actually don't. Okay. Can I type? I can click. There we go. I have to click. Okay, I like to do a theme. For this game, I will do the theme of, let's do food. So Dragonair, to me, is a noodle. So, noodle. Yes. Okay, that's it. You're all ready to go. You're off to the world of Pokemon. Be strong, stay smart, and be victorious. Chapter 1. Oh no, not this shit again. As you can tell, the chapter titles are also randomized. I don't think the text is randomized. This doesn't seem randomized. So, yeah, I think the text is still with the storyline for this game. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. No, I can't. Hold on. Wah! Into a stormy sea. And sorry, this is on the DS, so before it would have been like top and bottom to show like a full picture, but it doesn't work as well on the computer. I tried playing around with it, and for now it's, maybe that'll change, but for now it's horizontal. Where am I? I can't. Drifting off. Sorry, it's just suggesting some settings. Sorry, it's just suggesting some settings. Sorry, it's just suggesting some settings. Sorry, it's... No. I refuse to be paralyzed by this any longer. This is it. I have to steal my courage today. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Dragonair's. The footprint is Dragonair's. Ah! That was too shocking. Whew. I can't work up the courage to go in after all. I told myself that this is the day, but I thought that holding on to my personal treasure would inspire me. I just can't do it. I'm such a coward. This is so discouraging. Little slither away. Skarmory and Tangela, huh? Interesting duo. Hey, Skarmory, did you get a load of that? You bet I did, Tangela. That little wimp was pacing around, had something good, right? That wimp had something, that's for sure. It looked like some kind of treasure. Do we go after it? We do. I'm assuming that was a Pokemon noise. To the lovely beach. This was actually one of my favorite scenes of this game. I actually have it as one of my desktop backgrounds. I remember when I first started playing this game, I just thought it was so pretty and so peaceful. Oh wow, what a pretty sight. When the weather's good, the Pring Club, those were definitely Pring Club, come out at sundown to blow bubbles. All those bubbles catching the sun's rays off the waves. It's always beautiful. This is where I always come when I'm feeling sorry for myself. But it makes me feel good to be here, like always. Coming up here is uplifting. It cheers me up. Hey, what's that? What's going on over there? Wow! Someone has collapsed on the sand. I am so small. What happened? Are you okay? Oh. You're awake. That's a relief. Where am I? You weren't moving at all. I was seriously worried. Do you remember how you ended up unconscious out there? Out here? I was unconscious? What happened? Well, I'm Noodle. Glad to meet you. And who are you? I've never seen you around before. What? You say you're human? You look like a totally normal Ponyta to me. It's true. I've turned into a Ponyta. But how did this happen? I don't remember anything. You're a little odd. Are you pulling some kind of trick on me? You're telling me the truth? Alright then. Your name? What's your name? My name? That's right. My name is... Okay, we're gonna go... Oh, I can use the controller this time. Again, food theme, Ponyta, fire. I'm gonna go with pepper. I cannot use the controller. Okay. I need to click. Is the name Pepper? Okay. Yes, it is. Oh, Pepper is your name? Okay. Well, you don't seem to be a bad Pokemon, at least. Sorry that I doubted you. More and more bad Pokemon have been turning up lately, you see. Many Pokemon have gotten aggressive lately. Things have grown somewhat lawless. Ouch! Well, I do beg your pardon. Hey, why'd you do that? Can't figure it out? We wanted to mess with you. Can't face up to us, can you? What? That's yours, isn't it? No, that's... Sorry, kiddo. We'll take that. Ah! Not gonna make a move to get that back? What's the matter? Too scared? I skipped that. Something about a coward. Come on, let's get out of here. See you around, chicken. And they slowly leave. Oh. What should I do? That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. If I lose that... No, there's no time to waste. I've got to get it back. Hey, can I get you to help me? Yes, you can. Really? You'll help? Thank you. Let's go quickly. For the stairway, as you go, you can attack enemies by pressing A. Enemies won't move or act until you do. Okay, so again in this game there's dungeons, so you can see there is a like map kind of on the overlay of the screen, and then you can play around. So as I move, the Pokemon also move. So if I stay still, the other Pokemon move, but obviously I have to move to progress, so we will come up to Pokemon. It has the controllers on the side. Might take me a little bit less burn, so that did a good amount of damage. How do I adjust that? Configure some of the controls. X. Oops. Y. X. And okay, if it's gonna do that every single time, can I lock you? We are... There we go, hotkey. We are going to... Let's disable... Doesn't seem like any of those are the settings that I need. Firmware? None of them are sharing the... Oh, it's conflicting with the custom hotkey apparently, even though I've never changed any of the hotkeys. And none of the hotkeys actually show tools. Ah! No, let's do... No, let's do something. We'll do that. It shouldn't swap anymore. Oops! Clicking also moves me. Okay, so that's moves. I know. Giga Impact. So again, moves are also randomized. So I'll have to check and see what the moves are for me and for Dragonair. And I did have it set so that the first move is always a damaging move. Would have not been a good time if the moves that I had was like Growl and Leer. So there is that. And with that in mind, sorry, I'm just making sure I've got everything. Okay, how do I info? Inflicts damage, but it also afflicts the user with a pause status. Pause status is incapable of action. Okay, so that's like a last resort type move. Gyro Ball inflicts damage and double damage on a target if the user has half speed status. Okay. What about Noodle? Joined at Secret City, apparently. Oh, I'm in the wrong setting. Noodle has a lot more moves than me, so Noodle seems like they are going to be the main character for a little bit. Knows Cross Chop, Cosmic Power, Aqua Tail, and Rapid Spin. So we have a good selection of things. Boosts users' defense and special defense. Aqua Tail, it's a water move, deals damage. Rapid Spin, inflicts damage. Also frees the user from Leech Seed, Shadow Hold, Ingrain, and Constriction. So that could be handy. Then of course Cross Chop, which does damage and it has a high critical rate. So those are pretty good moves to be starting out with. With that in mind, the Pokemon that we face, not only are the Pokemon randomized, but their moves are also randomized. I kept the typing the same, so Ponyta's Fire, Shellos is Shellos, Water, and whatever, so we can go from there. So let's just do a basic attack. Dragonair, are you gonna help? Or do I... Okay, it's dead. So, we will continue to progress through the dungeon. That is an item on the ground. Let's pick it up. How do I pick it up? Do I have to... Oh, I have to walk over it. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've last played these games. That was a Drought Orb. Orbs you can use, it usually affects the room that you're in. So there's different effects of orbs. There is a Pokemon behind me. I should probably deal with them. It's another Shellos. Luckily it's Shellos. Defeated. We got experience points. Do I want the item in a face of Gyarados? I think I do, but I need to remember how I deal with Noodle. I passed over it. Okay, that's cool. I'm really glad I did that. Moves. Try that gyro ball. How do I... There we go. Sweet, 149 experience. Pepper learned Aqua Jet. Okay, interesting. My stats went up. Noodle also levels up. Noodle levels up more than I do. I feel like Noodle's gonna be OP and I'm just gonna be like here for the ride. Can you pick it up? No, I'm assuming I don't really have big space. Okay. There's another shelf. Dang it! Okay. Let's attack you. As you might have noticed, my health is back up to like, well now it's 33, but it was at full health. as you walk, your Pokemon does slowly heal. Pepper grew to level 7. You do slowly heal, so, which is super handy. However, you lose hunger. So depending on how long dungeons are, you might need to carry like apples or something with you to eat, because if your hunger gets to 0, you start taking damage and then you can just like pass out. When you die, you're taken out of the dungeon and you'll drop some items, and then you have to like start all over from the beginning. Or if there's a halfway point, you start at the halfway like save point, if there is a save point. So there goes my stats. Noodle also leveled up. So my level ups might be quicker than it is in a normal mystery dungeon game, just because since the Pokemon are randomized, the Pokemon might just provide more experience. Ooh, a diet ribbon. I don't remember if I've ever seen that. A draw or drains any liquids from the so from the dungeon floor. I don't think I can drop it because I am over a item. I don't remember how to use items. How do I use items? Why isn't it letting me use it? Okay, I need to figure out how to do that. Use. Interesting, okay. So that one affected, oh goodness, that one affected the whole dungeon floor. Oh, I didn't even read it. Held item that changes the Pokemon status to Hungry Pal, which empties its belly and prevents it from being filled. If the team leader holds this, its belly will go down faster. Why would I ever want this? How? We're not gonna use that. Okay, so this is the staircase. Depending on what dungeon, the staircase will either go down or up. It takes you to the next floor. So you could explore the rest of the dungeon floor if you'd like, or you can move on. It's totally up to you if you want to find items or not. I'm gonna move forward. I can only hold one item anyways. You can only carry one item. The items you find on the floor have a variety of useful effects. Thank you. If you find an item, open the menu with X and then use items. Check the options to see what it does. So we've got some enemies here. One of them's asleep, so that's fun. Way to go, Dragonair. So you might have seen, it's already gone, but on the like event tab, I guess, it showed that Ursaring picked up a giant apple. So it will show you like when other Pokemon like pick up an item or whatever the case may be. So whenever an event takes place. Level 8. Whenever an event takes place, so sometimes it can give you a little surprise, like, oh my gosh, there's an Ursaring on this floor. Stats go up, Noodle stats go up. Great, level up. Some Pokemon decided that, or maybe it's just the floor, I don't really know what the randomizer. So the thing that's unfortunate about hail is that it does damage you over time. So even if you're healing, as you move around the dungeon, hail can do damage. So it can be pretty deadly with weather effects in this lovely game. Okay, it only did 1 damage, but I am slowed. Leech Seed. Rude. Okay, Ursaring is gone. So yeah, as you can see, it'll continuously inflict damage on me. This... So, sorry, I backed out of that by accident. A golden apple, it is super awesome, basically. So, if you eat it, it would fill you completely and also enlarge the Pokemon's belly. So you could eat more food or like more apples for your belly to stay full longer. Again, can be super helpful in the very long dungeons, and there are some dungeons that are just insane. Cacturn. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the controls. So I'm just using basic attacks. I try to save, sometimes I might save them a little too much. I try to save my moves for more difficult fights or stronger opponents, or things like boss fights where like you really need to try to dish out as much damage or whatever status effects that you can. So for now, I like to just try to use a normal attack. And that Earthring dropped an apple. I am actually going to eat that golden apple because I can't hold on to anything. So the items are also randomized. I really need to find a staircase so we're not in hail anymore. As Noodle faints from it. Sorry, Noodle. Okay, so because Noodle died or fainted in this, I have to restart the dungeon. That is just part of the wonderful thing of a randomizer. So usually there's not hail on the first dungeon like that. I had no healing items, and Noodle just kind of had a really bad time. I guess if either one of us faints, the other one can't carry on. Could this be why they're calling... Could this be what they're calling a mystery dungeon? Hey, this isn't the time for this. We've got to find Tangela and his sidekick to recover my item. Let's go, Pepper. I'm kind of curious to see how long this is actually going to take me now. You will see a ground... Okay, in some areas you'll see a ground tile with a green arrow. It's called a Wonder Tile. Step on it to heal any stat changes. So, there's a leap right off the bat. Let's beat up the leap. Cool. Let's pick up this one item. 2 edge orb. Put it in the one item inventory. So that's a Wonder Tile. So if you walk on it, it will like remove any stat changes. So if you're slowed or anything like that, it'll get rid of it. And there is a Bellbone. See, I'm paralyzed, so I can't do anything. There goes my stats. And I recovered from paralysis. Use the Wonder Tile to return my stats to normal. There is the staircase. I'm gonna... Okay, thanks, Noodle. I just want to go down the stairs. There we go. Have questions about anything, you can always check out hints by opening the menu and looking at that. I keep pressing the wrong button. So, we got very lucky. Grew to level 9. We got very lucky and we spawned where this next staircase is, so we can just immediately proceed to the next floor. Ooh, I want that item over there though. So I'm going to grab that as I get paralyzed. I don't know if cosmic power is necessary right now, Noodle, but you can do that. This is the item I want. Nah, it's not quite what I thought it was. I thought maybe it could have been like a protein or a calcium. It's a max elixir, which does... Actually, what item do I have? It does restore the amount of, like, the PP for a move. 2-edge orb cuts the HP of all enemies to just one, but it also halves the user's HP for each enemy. Ooh, I don't want that. I would rather simply not. Let's throw it. Get out of here. Ow. Can you move forward, thanks? One thing I'm actually not sure of, and I forgot to check, was if the dungeons have the same, like, amount of floors. So, say for example, this starting one was supposed to be 5 floors. I am actually not sure if it stays as 5 floors. I should really check that out. Once again, lucky streak. We are right by staircase. I don't recognize that type of floor. Oops. Cool. I can't cross that. Water type moves are boosted, fire type moves are weakened. Well, at least it's not a damaging move. So, let's explore and try to find... Okay, Wheezing. Really like using Morning Sun. Try to find the staircase. This is a... Ow, I just fell in a trap. Thank you for dropping that on me. I am going to... Why did I do that? I want to get rid of Max Elixir and pick up... Actually, I could just ingest it. Noodle. There you go. Regain all of those moves. Energy Ball. So that is a TM. Those like disc looking items. You can use them to teach one of your Pokemon a move, such as Energy Ball. So let's get some... We can't... None of us can use it. Teaches the move Energy Ball. Can't learn. Okay. I wanted more info on, like, the move itself, but that's... I just got warped. So the fun thing about the warp traps is, as you can see on the mini-map, I am down on the bottom right, the little blinky dot. Noodle is still on the top left where I got warped, so I need to try to... And now Noodle just got warped all the way to the top right, so I try to... I can't go up that way. I try to reconnect with my partner Pokemon as I just run into a Milotic, so that we can have better chances of surviving. I'm going to use... Let's use Gyro Ball. Okay. Oops. Gyro Ball, please. Could you... There we go. Grew to level 10. Learned Synthesis. Could be handy. Dragonair also leveled up. Did not learn any move. The other thing, if I don't meet up with my partner Pokemon again and I find the staircase, I can just use the staircase and then we'll just both magically be at the next floor. So that is the other option. Or... There you go. Good job, Noodle. There we go. We've met up again. I can't go across that way. Oops. So, sometimes you just don't have the best of luck and you basically explore the entire dungeon before you find the next staircase. Ice punch. That was kind of rude. Okay, the other thing I like to try to do as, like, I guess some strats is I like to try to run around if it's safe to do so and regain health before going to the next floor. I have had times where I hit the wrong way. I have had times where I have, like, gone to the next floor and it's I think they're called monster rooms, where just, like, a bunch of Pokemon spawn and it's pretty deadly, so having as much health as you can really make a difference. Obviously, you have to balance how full your belly is and all that fun stuff as Dragonair gets burned. We're just gonna go to the next floor. Affluent Den. We've caught up. Hey! Well, well. If it isn't our old friend, the big chicken. Give me back what you stole from me. That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. Treasure, you say? So that thing really is valuable, huh? It could be worth more than we'd hoped for, I'd say. We ought to try selling it. Who knows? It might get a good price. All the more reason not to give it back. What? If you want it back that badly, come and get it. And now we fight. Okay. Let's use Gyro Ball. Oh, that's how I use the controller. Okay, we're good. We'll use Gyro Ball again. So it'll be interesting seeing that through this game, because, like, these boss battles are also going to be, like, whichever Pokemon I'm facing, I'm guessing is going to be randomized. So maybe instead of, like, a legendary, I'll face, like, a Caterpie or something. Ugh, we got roughed up. Blast it. How'd we get wiped out by wimps like them? Bah! Here you go. Reading is hard. Take it, then. Well, hell, don't think you're so awesome. Your victory was a fluke. Yeah, just remember that. Oh, it's my relic fragment. Am I ever glad? I actually did manage to get it back. It's only because you agreed to help me, Pepper. Thank you, Pepper. Thank you, seriously. I only helped because I happened to be there. Was that the right thing to do? I guess so. This Pokemon is clearly grateful. It's nice to be appreciated. Here's what they stole. This is a relic fragment. Well, at least that's what I started calling it. But this fragment, it's my precious treasure. You see, I've always liked legends and lore. I always get so excited when I hear tales from the past. Don't you feel the same way? Hidden troves full of treasure and strange relics. Excuse me. Uncharted territories, veiled in darkness, and new lands just waiting to be discovered. Such places must be full of unimaginable gold and treasure. And history. Wouldn't it be amazing to make historic discoveries? That's what I always dream of. It's all exciting to me. So, one day, I happened to come across my relic fragment. See? That inscription forms a strange pattern, doesn't it? It's true. There is a strange inscription. I've never seen a pattern like this. There must be some significance to this pattern. This relic fragment must be the key to the legendary places, to areas where precious treasure lies. At least, that's the feeling I get. That's why I want to join an exploration team. This fragment must fit into something, somewhere. I want to discover where it is. I want to solve the mystery of my relic fragment. So, earlier, I tried joining an exploration team as an apprentice, but I chickened out. What about you, Pepper? What are you going to do now? You lost your memory, and you somehow transformed into a Pokemon. Do you have anywhere to go and stay after this? If not, can I ask a big favor? Would you be willing to form an exploration team with me? I'm convinced that I can form an effective exploration team with you, Pepper. So, will you? Please? What should I do? I'm getting recruited out of the blue. I don't know what an exploration team is. What should I do? Should I join this Pokemon and form an exploration team? Not an explanation team. Let's form a team. It's true. I do have nowhere to go. I don't have any clue what I should do next. I guess it wouldn't hurt to team up with Noodle for now. Maybe I'll eventually discover who or what I am by hanging out with this Pokemon. Okay, that's settled. Yes? Really? Aw, the little sparkle Noodle's eye. You'll form an exploration? I'm having trouble saying exploration today. You'll form an exploration team with me? Yes, thank you. We're going to be a great combination. Let's make this work. First, we should go to Slowbro's place and sign up as apprentices. That's where we need to train to become a first-rate exploration team. I'm sure the training will be very tough. But let's give it our best, Pepper. Woo, let's do it. And so, Noodle and Pepper formed an exploration team. This turned out to be their very first step into many fantastic rounds of adventure that awaited their arrival. Explores the sky. Would you like to save? Yes, I would. Save completed. Chapter 2, I am no longer baby. No, we are growing up and joining this and forming an exploration team. This is Slowbro's Guild. To form an exploration team, you need to register your team here. Then you have to train until you become a first-rate exploration team. Yikes. Isn't there something just a little odd about this place? No, I've got Pepper with me this time. I have to be brave. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Dragonaire's. The footprint is Dragonaire's. Is it really a footprint? I guess there's nothing else to call it. No, I have to be strong. You may enter. Someone's with you, so get that stranger to stand there. They probably meant you, Pepper. They said to stand on this lovely grate. Looks like it'll tickle my feet, or... Hey, you, stranger, get on the gate. Or grate. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is... What's the matter? Sentry? Sentry? What's wrong, Sentry Quagsire? Oh, Quakesire. The footprint is... Maybe Ponyta's. Maybe Ponyta's. What? Maybe? But it's not a footprint that you normally see around here. Ugh, that's pretty crummy. Checking the footprints of visiting Pokemon, that's your job, isn't it, Quakesire? Yes, but I don't know what I don't know. This is true, Quakesire. What? Are they arguing? Sorry to make you wait. Well, it's true that you don't see any Ponytas in these parts, but you don't seem to be bad. Okay, good enough. Enter. I'm so nervous, so jittery. But I'm glad we're finally allowed in. My heart's pounding, though. Okay, let's go in. There's a hatch that leads underground here. Wow. So this is Slowbro's Guild. In the previous game, or not the previous game, but in like the usual game, not randomized, it is Wigglytuff. Hence why the tent and everything is Wigglytuff. So many Pokemon. I wonder if they're all in exploration teams. Excuse me. Okay, Nosepass. It was you two that just came in, right? Yes. I'm Nosepass. I'm the Pokemon in the know around these parts. I don't know, that was hard for me to read. I am Guildmaster Slowbro's right-hand Pokemon. Now shoo, leave the premises. We have no time for salespeople or silly surveys. Off you go, if you please. No, that's not why we're here. We want to form an exploration team. That's why we came. We want to be trained as an exploration team. What? Exploration team? It's rare to see a kid like this want to apprentice at the guild, especially given how hard our training is. Surely the steady stream of Pokemon that run away from our rigorous training proves how true that is. Excuse me, is the exploration team training that severe? What? Well, no. That's not true in the slightest. Our training program for exploration teams is as easy as can be. Well. I wish you had told me up front when you wanted to be an exploration team. Hehe. His attitude suddenly changed, didn't it? Okay, let's get your team signed up right away. Follow me. Oh, anything wrong? Come on, over here. Quickly, please. This is the guild's second underground floor. This is mainly where apprentices work. Team registration is this way. Come along, please. Wow, we're 2 floors underground, but you can still see outside. Oh, please, hush now. The guild is built into the side of a cliff. It's only natural that you would be able to see outside. Oh. Now, here we are at Guildmaster Slowbro's chamber. Oh, no account. I repeat, on no account should you be discourteous to our Guildmaster. Guildmaster, it's Nosepass, I'm coming in. Guildmaster, I present to you 2 Pokemon who wish to join our guild as apprentices. Guildmaster? Guildmaster? Hiya! I'm Slowbro. I'm the guild's Guildmaster. You want to form an exploration team? Then let's go for it. First, we must register your exploration team's name. So tell me your team's name. Oh, our team's name? We didn't think of that. So, what do you think would be a good name for us, Pepper? I'm so bad at names. Okay. We are food themed. So, we're gonna be yes, chef. Is yes, chef okay? Yes, it is. Yes, chef! Team yes, chef! Yeah, that's a good name. It suits us. All settled then. I'll register your team as a yes chef. Registering. All registered. Yum-ta! Congratulations, from now on, you're an official exploration team. I present you with this in commemoration. Slowbro sat down a Pokemon exploration team kit. Team kit? Yep, it's every exploration team needs. Quick, open it up. There's a badge inside, a wonder map, and a treasure bag, so now we can hold more than one thing. And a map, which is a wonder of convenience. Finally, there's a treasure bag. It lets you carry items you find in dungeons. Your success as an exploration team can lead to bigger and bigger space for your treasure bag. It's a very wonderful bag. Have a peek inside your treasure bag. Let's do it. There's a defense scarf, a lime bow. Those two items are special. I'm sure they will help you on your adventures. Thank you. We'll do our best. Yep, but you're only apprenticing right now, so do your best to train. We will. Let's always do our best, Pepper. Yes, I like walk on the spot. This is your room. Great, we get beds. You'll live here while you work for us. Things will start getting busy for you tomorrow, so raise early and start living up to our code. Don't stay up late, get to sleep early tonight. That is all. I don't know if my voice just changed for Nose Pass, but trying my best here, so. So now we sleep. Oh, are you still awake, Pepper? My heart's been racing all day today over every little thing, but I'm glad I finally made myself come here. I thought Slowbro would be scary, but he seems pretty friendly. We're going to experience all sorts of things starting tomorrow, but I'm not very scared. In fact, it's the other way around. I'm super excited about our adventures we'll face. I'm feeling a little sleepy. Let's give it our all tomorrow. Okay, Pepper. Good night. Now I'm suddenly apprenticing at the guild. I gotta admit, it's pretty exciting to be in an exploration team. And it's fun to be friends with Noodle. But first things first, who am I? How did I turn into a Pokemon? How did I end up unconscious on that beach? I'm feeling sleepy too. Well, thinking about it won't help much right now. I'd better focus on the guild's work for now. If I do that, well, everything should become clear eventually. I'll surely get to the bottom of this in time. Would you like to save? Yes. Quick tip, you can save a record of your progress by climbing onto your bed. So whenever you want to save your progress, just climb onto your bed. The next morning. Hey! Hey there! Rise and shine! I don't know who this is. My head is pounding. What a ridiculously loud voice. It almost blasted my eardrums. Why are you still asleep? Wake up! Ugh. My poor ears. Come on, snap out of it. I'm Gretel, and I'm a fellow apprentice. If you're late for our morning briefing, you'll be sorry, so move it. Guildmaster Slowbro's got a big temper. If you make him lose it, yowie! That would be one very scary scene. I've got goosebumps just thinking about it. Yeesh! So anyway, I'm not about to get in trouble because you rookies got up late, so get it in gear. My ears are still ringing. What did he say? Something about getting ready? Oh yeah, we signed up as apprentices at Slowbro's Guild. That's right. But that means... we totally overslept. We've got to hurry, Pepper. You're late, rookies. Hush! Your voice is ridiculously loud. Everyone seems to be present. Very well. Let us conduct our... I skipped that by accident. Guildmaster, the guild is in full attendance. So quite the array of guildies. Thank you, Guildmaster. Please address Snorful. Psst. Guildmaster Slowbro never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, you got that right. Yep, looks like he's wide awake. Eek, his eyes are even wide open, but he's fast asleep. Thank you, sir. We all value your words of wisdom. Okay, Pokemon, take our Guildmaster's words of wisdom to heart. Finally, let's not forget our morning cheers. All together now. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. 1, don't shirk work. 2, run away and pay. 3, smiles go for miles. Okay, Pokemon, get to work. Hooray! Okay. I don't know why 2 Pokemon disappeared. Hey, you shouldn't just be wandering around here. You 2 come here. Okay. There we go. You're just beginners. We'll have you start off with this assignment. This is the job bulletin board. Pokemon from various regions post job requests here. You're aware that bad Pokemon are cropping up in greater numbers, right? Yep. Because the flow of time is getting messed up. It's wreaking havoc, right? Which is why lots of bad Pokemon are appearing. The flow of time is getting messed up? Time? As in hours and minutes? Do they mean something has gone wrong with time here? And because of that, more and more bad Pokemon are popping up? What is going on here? Precisely. Time getting out of whack has caused an outbreak of bad Pokemon. Perhaps because of all of that, we have noticed an increase in the number of jobs. In addition, it is unknown if this is because of time's influence. There has also been a mass outbreak of mystery dungeons. Mystery dungeons? So, Pepper, you know how we got my relic fragment back yesterday? The place we found it was a mystery dungeon. A mystery dungeon changes each time you go into it. There's a different layout and different items every time you enter. If you faint in the middle of a dungeon, you lose half your money. You can even lose half your items or more. Finally, you get kicked right out. They're very strange places. But every time you go inside one, there are always new things to discover. They really are fantastic places to go exploring. Well, you're quite informed, aren't you? That makes things much easier for me to explain. Jobs all take place in mystery dungeons. So, let's look for a job that you should perform. Ah, yes. Maybe this will do? Oh, really? Let's read it. Hello, my name is Ekans. An outlaw has run off with my most prized possession, my precious pearl. That pearl is life itself to me. I just can't seem to settle down if that pearl isn't in its proper place atop my head. An Ekans with a pearl. But I've heard my pearl has been sighted. It's said to be on a rocky bluff, but this bluff is reported to be extremely unsafe. I could never go somewhere so frightening. Oh, friendly readers, would you be so kind as to go to the bluff and get my pearl? I beg your help, exploration team members. From Ekans. Wait a second. We're going to fetch an item that someone dropped? I would rather do something that's more of an adventure. I'd rather look for treasure or explore unknown places, things like that. Hush! Yikes! It's important that you rookies pay your dues. Now pay attention. I'll repeat the warnings again to make sure they stick. You'll be forced out of a dungeon and sent back here if either of you faints. You'll lose half your money. You could lose half your items or more. You'd best be very careful. If you've understood all of that, I suggest you get on with the job. This must be the bluff's entrance. Ekans' mission description said the pearl is deep down on B7F level, so below ground on the 7th floor. It sounds like a seriously dangerous place. Let's be careful. Let's do our best, Pepper. You did a little kiss. You and your partner can now hold one item each. Now that you have a treasure bag, you can also keep 16 items in your inventory. Some items like bows work only if held by a Pokemon, so use the give option found under the item section to hand it over. Okay. With that in mind, I am going to call it for now. I've gone through most of the starting and like the tutorial stuff, and so I'm going to call it. It has been really fun playing this randomizer. I'm really excited to see what else happens, what Pokemon I come to face, and I am really enjoying this. I love the idea of randomizers, and when I found out that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon also had a randomizer, I absolutely had to try it. So this has been really fun, and I can't wait to continue playing this and sharing this experience with you guys. So with that being said, that is all for me today. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and take care of yourselves.